Finance Minister Slavko Linic yesterday presented deficit reduction measures to be introduced in February's budget revision. Funds to reduce the deficit will partially come from the second pillar of the pension fund and the profits of publicly owned companies. Opposition parties, unions, employers, and economists were critical of the new measures, saying that government was reaching for short-term solutions that would destroy the pension system and leave future governments with even bigger problems. Minister Linic yesterday also announced the introduction of a property tax, a tax on interest accrued from savings accounts, and a capital gains tax in 2016. Construction Minister Anca Mrak-Taritaš, a member of the HNS, a junior member of the SDP-led coalition government, said that her party is still opposed to the introduction of a land tax, noting that most Croatians invested their savings in land and not currency or precious metals, and that the entire real estate sector had crashed at the mere mention of the tax. An overwhelming 92% of the members of 5 umbrella union organizations have voted in favor of holding a general strike in opposition to government's labor law. Union leaders have not said yet when the strike will begin. The head of the physicians' union, Ivica Babic, was arrested yesterday on suspicion of illegally obtaining the status of a disabled war veteran, which entitled him to certain benefits. Late last year, Babic led doctors in a 2-month-long strike at hospitals around the country over spending cuts in the healthcare sector. Ozren Matijašević, the head of the Labor Federation, which includes Babic's union, believes the investigation and arrest are in retaliation for the union's activities. In a televised interview last night, Prime Minister Zoran Milanović announced that Branko Šegon will be relieved of duty as Assistant Finance Minister, noting that he no longer has confidence in him. Šegon came under scrutiny after his company received a 31 million kuna loan from the Croatian Bank for Reconstruction and Development, despite not meeting the primary loan criteria. In a retrial, the Zagreb County Court today cleared former Defense Minister Berislav Rončević of charges that he had shortchanged the budget by €1.3 million during the 2004 purchase of military trucks. Rončević maintained that the trial was politically motivated and spearheaded by former President Stjepan Mesić. Leaders from around the world, including Croatian President Ivo Josipović and experts on international relations, have gathered in Munich today for a traditional 3-day conference on global security, at which they will discuss the situation in Syria, the Middle East, Ukraine, and Kosovo. At the European Indoor Football Championships underway in Belgium, Croatia faces the Czech Republic in Group D action at 6:30 tonight. A win would put them in the quarterfinals. Predominantly overcast with a chance of some rain on the northern Adriatic and Gorski Kotar. Skies will begin to clear elsewhere. There will be a strong to gale force southeasterly on the coast. Highs will be between 0 to 4 degrees Celsius inland, 10 to 15 on the coast.